the woman accidentally overheard that her sister-in-law was actually pregnant with her husband's child. Even crazier, her husband lied and claimed she was his long-lost sister. After being abandoned by her husband, she could only live in their house. No wonder their behavior toward each other was even closer than real siblings. When she got home, before the woman could say a word, her husband actually took the initiative to suggest a fake divorce. He said that only by marrying the scheming woman could the child be registered in the household records. He also said that since his wife didn't have children of her own, she could have one more child to take care of her in old age. Seeing how shameless the scumbag was, the woman decided to play along with his plan. She immediately said the house must be transferred to her name, and that her husband should leave with nothing. This completely made the scumbag anxious. He said the house still had his name on it. At the very least, he should get half of the property, but the down payment and mortgage had all been paid by the woman herself. Then the scumbag suggested that after the child was registered, they could remarry. She recalled that back then, in order to save money, the scumbag made her stay in a small clinic, which caused her to have a miscarriage. She could never have children again after that. With her heart completely dead, the woman immediately agreed to the divorce. The scumbag happily hugged his wife, praising her for finally coming to her senses. The next day, the woman secretly placed a property waiver agreement right behind the divorce papers. She tricked the scumbag into signing it. His sister immediately reminded him to check the documents carefully. The woman quickly said the Civil Affairs Bureau was about to close, thinking about how the scheming woman's due date and the divorce cooling off period were both 1 month away. They had to finalize the divorce by today at the latest, so the scumbag couldn't wait to sign. Unexpectedly, he still wanted to check again. When the scumbag was about to flip to the property waiver page, the woman's heart jumped to her throat. Just then, the scheming woman suddenly felt stomach pain. The scumbag didn't have time to think and signed the papers immediately. After completing the divorce procedures, the scumbag was overjoyed. At that moment, the scheming woman suddenly experienced unbearable abdominal pain. She was rushed to the hospital in an emergency. Afterwards, the two of them prayed desperately in the hallway. They would not allow anything to happen to the child. Then the two entered the delivery room. Just then, the woman received a call from the real estate agent. They said the buyer had already signed the contract, so the woman hurried home to hand over the house. At that moment, a group of thugs came to her husband's sister to collect debt. Frightened, the sister quickly contacted her brother. When the thugs learned the scumbag was her brother, they demanded that he repay the money. Unexpectedly, the scumbag tried to refuse to pay. The thugs immediately prepared to teach him a lesson. Seeing this, the scumbag had no choice but to agree to sell the house to pay the debt. Little did he know, at that moment the woman was packing her bags. Just then, the buyer arrived to complete the handover. The woman never expected the buyer to be her classmate. She then told her classmate all about her ordeal. After hearing it, the classmate was furious. What the woman didn't expect was, he had secretly had a crush on her for many years, and he even confessed his feelings to her.